Politics require plenty of strategy, and so does America's favorite pastime, baseball. Some Davidson County young Democrats and Republicans hit the ball field to battle out their differences. And News 2 was there for all the action.
Well, I think the other team is way overconfident right now. They control the White House, both houses of Congress, and the Supreme Court. So with their monopoly status right now, I think they're overconfident, and that means we can take them down easier.
It's just a game of softball, but these guys are getting ready for the major leagues.
We're ready to bleed to win this game. We want them to know that. That's why I'm not bandaging up.
There's a lot on the line for these future office holders. For example, how can Blue Team keep right-wingers from getting spots on the federal bench?
We've got a couple of tricks up our sleeve.
And what will Red Team do to make sure their players get around the bases?
But we might see some strategy if it gets down to it. We got to squeeze a runner home, and what we're going to do, we're going to have to do to win.
Young Republicans batted first and scored 3 times in the first inning.
Line drive to left field.
In the bottom of the first, Tennessee Young Democrats struck back quickly.
She's going for home, and he slides in. The Democrats are on the board.
It was becoming a real grudge match. And it wasn't long before the heckling started. What about the welfare state? Do you think it's dead?
I have no idea.
Have you ever worked an honest day in your life?
Absolutely. We work hard every day. We're Democrats. That's what we do.
Are we going to see any stealing?
Absolutely no stealing. Republicans don't steal.
And what about the quagmire in Iraq?
You know, you can't do it all in one day, but I think it's time to have a plan for what victory is and how to bring our troops home in a timely manner.
And those TennCare cuts by Governor Phil Bredesen? Cruel and heartless.
You know what? I've heard that about him. Pretty mean guy.
Bipartisanship is not the watchword in Washington these days, but maybe when some of these future politicians get elected, they'll teach their elders a little something about playing a nice game of baseball back here in Tennessee. Peter White, South Nashville, News 2.
By the way, Republicans came back from behind to win that match 17-5.